muscles are recovering properly?
Yes, muscles. Everything is fine. The marathon was difficult.
Are you taking anything to assist with the recovery?
I just eat and drink.
What like
nothing,
normal food?
Nothing
or
special, nothing special.
You're not taking any forms of recovery drinks or anything
Recovery
like that?
drinks, just normal sports drinks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Normal sports drinks.
Yes.
How was the marathon?
Yeah, the marathon, the how part is, it was tough.
It was tough.
The how part, yeah, it was not a marathon.
Any marathon is tough.
Yes.
What was it?
That one was not a marathon. It was an ultra marathon.
It was an ultra marathon.
Yes, it was beyond a marathon.
This is 50 kilometers.
It's 50K.
Seshego Marathon.
Yes.
From Mankweng until
from one stadium to the other, because it was next to Mankweng Stadium.
You guys started at Oscar Petla?
No, the one that is still under construction, just close to the university. Yeah, somewhere there, next to Mamtintan.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was there no confusion at the start? Normally, when the starting positions change in marathons, there's a bit of confusion.
Yeah. Those are logistics, whereby now the transport that is taking you to the start, then some don't understand the direction, but no problem about that. We all left. But when we left, I saw a bus coming. I think we were 500 meters.
When you left, as in after the gun went off?
Yes, I saw a bus coming to drop people, and there were few.
Bus carrying runners to the starting line?
Yes, and they had to go there because it was a mat to mat. They couldn't join us along the way. But
it was mat to mat is good, but still.
Yeah, but it was not after a long time. It was short time. That means maybe they arrived late or whatever, but that was not a big stuff. 500
meters for you is like 2 minutes?
Yeah. Yes, because the first kilo was a hill.
Yeah.
Out of the township to R71, it was a hill. And we were just flying there.
Yeah.
There was no problem because it was somehow still dark, but not too dark.
What were the lessons learned from this marathon?
Yeah, the lessons learned, there are quite many. The first one is you're going to run the first marathon after comrades, when you were resting on where you were starting again with your preparations for the year.
Yeah.
Then you start with an ultra. So
but it's not the first time you do this. You did this last year, Mas.
Yes, I did, but now it depends. In our previous episode, I told you about when I got some chest infection.
Yes.
So then I changed the plan of going for C at 42. Now
going for 340.
D. Yeah. Yes. So.
And now you went for D.
Yeah. Then I went for D, and
you can't believe it.
No. It was tough because at 42 I was 351.
You crossed the 42-kilometer mat at 3 hours 51 minutes.
Yes. After passing the mat, I asked the guy, look at my time. He said 351. Then I proceeded. Then at the end it was 445. Last year it was 442. No, it was 432. And at 42 it was 338.
Oh, so there's about a 15-minute difference from last year's final 442 to this year's 448.
So, so that is the difference. But the thing that we had is when we left, it was still dark, it was still fresh. We could go at a higher pace for something.
Yeah.
For an ultra run. So
for an ultra run, you started quite fast.
Yeah, for something, because we were still fresh, and we just wanted to be earlier for the hill.
But you got a chance to warm up.
Yeah, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere there, because we didn't arrive earlier. So we warm up, and when we started, then we could move. And one thing I learned is there was a guy, he was going at a faster pace, and I asked some of the runners that were around that, is that guy going to take that pace? Because he was not in the elite group. We were behind the elite group.
Right.
We were the fake elites.
As usual.
As usual.
Yes,
So,
as usual. You're just behind the elites. If they slacked, you're right there.
And I knew that pace, that guy would not take it up to 50.
How do you know the guy? How do you know?
No, I just know. I know people.
If that's what must, do you know him? Or do you just see like the way he runs, his posture, his strides?
No, I know at least how they start. And I know people people like me. So
so you saw that guy making a mistake that you would make.
No, I don't make that mistake. So I couldn't go at that pace, and I asked someone, and now that someone said, if you are fit, you can go at that pace until 50. I said, okay.
Yeah.
Not now, only to realize that maybe the guy wanted to do a good 42.
Yeah.
Isn't that when you are doing 42 and 50, you get the credentials, the qualification of 42,
yes,
if you can finish 50.
Yeah.
If you can't finish 50, then there is a DNF.
It's discarded, yeah.
So,
for the entire race.
So after 42, I passed the guy somewhere. And he did not finish. He was taken by the ambulance because I saw the ambulance there, because it means he was going fast.
Yeah, he was going way beyond his potential.
So that means you need to maintain your pace.
How far from the finish line? Because it's like 8 kilometers left. With 5 kilometers left?
Yeah, with 5.
Oof,
because at 5, it was when it was going to that place called Distini.
Yeah.
That is
the
where
final boss.
Yeah,
the real situation.
The polishers of Seshego Marathon.
Yeah, it is the polishers.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Distini is polishers.
It's polishers. Yeah, you can't run there.
Yeah.
I couldn't run. I did walk run. There are these marks, the pipes, the manholes.
Yeah.
At left side. So those manholes for the sewage or of the stands that have been made there.
For the drainage, yeah.
Yeah, so you would count them that now after 2 I walk, until you
it's like a pole-to-pole situation.
Yeah, until you see the township. That is when then you'll be able to run. So that was difficult. But the thing is, we did a couple of 21s. Sure. So now we started a marathon with 50.
Yeah.
And 50 has got, it needs physical readiness.
A lot of endurance. And
the mental readiness. But when things go tough, your mental readiness becomes affected because you start to count the kilometers and you are not at your highest level of fitness.
So what would you change in preparing for Seshego Marathon if things are the same? I think it's how many weeks? About 16 weeks after Comrades.
Yes.
So you have to factor into.
I was on course. For myself, I was on course because I was doing high mileage.
Yeah, 80s and 90s.
Yes, I was doing 90s and I was doing 2 long runs per week. And
you're doing strength training as well, weekly.
Yeah, so I was quite ready then. Then that time I felt very much fit. So after being sick, then recovery, then I had to come back.
Yeah, so those 3 weeks of being sick and recovering.
Yeah, so they quite affected me. So it can happen to anyone. So if it happens to you when you are going to a big race like 2 Oceans or Comrades, then it means when you're going to run there, you need to have a plan that you have to reduce your speed. You have to know where the hills are so that you can be able to do what is required. And at some point when things go tough, you must run alone. Because
Madisha ran alone.
I was running with people, but when we were at 9 kilometers, I felt the pace was too high. Then
You let them go?
Yes, I let them go at a water point. Now I took water, then I let them go. I put them at 500 meters. So now then they went. Off they went. Then I was able to control my running.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told you, wait till you become a famous podcast. Everyone says, where's that Madisha guy? Where's Madisha? They're coming for you.
Yeah, so now I was able to run okay because I started to implement a plan.
Yeah.
That was suitable for how I was at that time.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you can go with people, you match their pace, and they are very much healthier than you, and they are more fitter than you.
Yeah.
Then at some point, then they would leave you somewhere, because there is a hill. There is a hill from that is from 10 or 11 up to 13.
10 to 11 to 13, yeah.
Yes, and also there is a hill from somewhere 14, 15 up to 25 kilometers. And there is a hill somewhere near 28. And there is a hill, the last one.
So there's Catteridge, there's Drummond, there's Pinetown, there's everything inside this marathon.
Yes, that is why at some point you will find yourself passing people.
But I saw, the race have a lot of entrants in the ultra distance. I didn't see that many people when you came to the finish line.
Yes, because we were scattered. I was running alone. There were 2 people in front of me at some point. I passed them, and I was running alone. And when I passed Western Beck, I was alone at some point, and it was as if there was no marathon. Only water points show that there is a marathon here, because there were no people. But I think those who came from the back are the ones who were showing that there is a marathon. But now that road would scatter people.
Yeah. The hills separates people.
Yes, and from
runners from joggers. It
separates. And from Mankweng until past town and until Western Beck, there is no one along the way, and it's stressful to run.
Maybe because you're amongst the faster runners. At the back, I know everyone is rolling with the buses. It's all nice.
I mean supporters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, supporters.
Not well supported.
Yeah, by the community, because we are not running inside the villages.
A residential area.
Yeah, and in town is outside town. Even if we are running inside town.
Sure.
Yes, there are these races where people will come and wake up and come to the road.
Yeah.
Yes, and cheer us. And even when you are injured, you will just run because they are calling your name and they are saying something.
In the eyes of the people.
But that's why we finished comrades.
On the overall, was it a well-organized race?
Very well organized.
Awesome.
No water issues.
Congratulations to those guys.
Because it's 50, then when we pass the point at the back, now those guys will go to the front.
Yeah. I see.
So they will come, and now that is why at some point you will find that after 2 kilometers there is a water point. The same guys that you saw at the back.
Lovely.
So that was quite good, and it was well organized, and I think it's in the level of Soweto Marathon. The only thing that is lacking is the crowd.
No, it's better than Soweto.
No, they must buy the crowd.
Soweto Marathon doesn't have organized. People are fighting over the thing.
No, we are.
Seshego Marathon is united. Everyone knows what they're doing.
We are talking about the nature of the marathon.
Oh, okay.
In Soweto, you are running amongst the people.
Yeah.
You will find people everywhere. Some is in the morning. They are from the taverns. They are having beers and they are just cheering you up.
Yeah, but the taxi drivers in Soweto are not that patient.
Drivers are not patient, but
every circle that you run past.
It's a Sunday. That's why. Even Seshego Marathon is done on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It's because we take the whole route.
Yeah.
So we can run in the middle. No problem.
Congratulations to those guys, man. Seshego Marathon, beautiful race.
Yes, they are doing a very good job.
Yeah. This is RUNMODE Podcast. Mohotjie and Madisha, co-host and co-host. We still don't have guests. Guests are gonna come soon. Beautiful, man. So, Seshego Marathon is tough. Yeah, I saw a lot of people. Big battles out there. But a lot of people enjoyed the shorter distances too, the 5, the 10, and the 21s. People enjoyed that. Yes,
21 I saw where they turned near Western Beck. Yeah, it means they had a taste of the staining of the polish ones.
Yes.
So that is nice.
The separator.
Yeah, the separator, whereby you can come as a group, but then you'll make a queue, a line. Yes.
I saw a video of... It's the 3 digits. I saw Mr. 3 digits running up. I saw
the buses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like a lone bus driver.
Yeah, there. Mr. 3 digits is Mr. Fungu.
Mr. Fungu, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Fungu. Elias Kwete, yeah. He was driving the bus. He passed me at 25. He came with people now. At 25 is where there is PEP school. Pep school, and it's a hill from
Peps
the
is
second.
25.
Yes, that
Wow,
was
okay.
25. Yeah. The thing is, that route I know it by heart because we were the ones who did the dry run.
And also because it was painful.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
if
I
it's
did
full of pain, you'll remember.
Yes, I did the dry run. I know all
Sure,
the kilometers.
sure.
That is when I was running, I knew where we were and what is left. So
Yeah.
Mr. Fungu passed me he came with something like 4 or 5 people. Now it was a hill because he was going for 425.
Yeah.
They were scattered there.
Yeah.
And he went alone.
His bus is like an Uber.
Yes.
Not many passengers in that situation there.
But last year he passed me at 46 or 47.
Yeah, but last year, you mentioned that
Yes.
after 42, you took it easy.
Yes, but I was very far. He passed me very far.
Yeah.
Because he was doing 425 and I did 435.
Yeah.
So now he was.
It was not too.
Yeah.
Not
So
too
he
much of a
passed me.
difference.
So this year he passed me at 25, and it was too early for me to be passed by that bus. So
Because
next
you
year,
have
next year,
experience.
no, next year he won't do that. He will fight me at this day.
Please don't challenge that guy. That guy looks like a soldier that will fight till the end. Don't challenge that guy.
No. No, I'm not. I'm not that much
Yeah.
far from him with my physical fitness, but
Sure.
I can see he's very strong.
You guys are very
Yeah,
experienced.
he can run 2 marathons in 2 days.
Yeah, please check
I
out the
I don't know what
YouTube.
he eats. Yeah, but somehow, sometimes I see him on social media eating a certain morogo.
Very stringy morale.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
big
eating
shout out,
pap.
man.
He's eating
Please check out the YouTube page. We have a video of Madisha's experience at Seshego Marathon at the end, where he's speaking with a couple of his friends and a couple of fellow runners about the experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
you and him and a lot of other runners, you guys are very experienced. One of the things that comes with experience is learning from your mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, we all make mistakes. Some of us make the same mistakes over and over. I've made some mistakes with my DNFs and I've learned from them. And I'm continuing to make new mistakes, which I'm learning from. Hopefully I make mistakes that are necessary in building, ones that build me rather than the silly ones.
Yeah.
You know, but sometimes I would have to find a system of reflecting on some of my mistakes. If I go for an interval run and it's one of my favorites, 6 times 1,000, and I'm doing, a kilometer, taking a rest for about maybe 3 minutes, another kilometer and so forth. On the 5th and the 6th interval, sometimes I lose my energy completely. And I realize sometimes it's because I start out too fast, or I don't feel right for the type of race training that I'm doing, or something else. And then I end up writing stuff down, and then I reflect on those things. Before I started writing things down, I made the same mistake over and over. How do you reflect on mistakes that you make in training or on race day?
Yeah, the first thing is like I said, you have got a running watch.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of things. Now, like after running the marathon, this one, I went to the data.
Yeah.
I checked everything.
This is on the app.
Yes, on the app.
Yeah.
I checked everything. Even every day when after I train, I check.
So when people posting on Instagram, you busy checking data metrics?
No, I check it because I'm concerned about my life. I'm not a running machine.
Do you not post?
No, I don't post those things. I just post the pace only.
You
I just post that I ran so many kilometers at this pace, and maybe it shows the heart rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but deep inside, you go deep with heart rate, then it will show you something.
Yeah.
Like I checked at what rate I was running. Then I checked if I was at threshold or I was at beyond my threshold.
Yeah.
Then I checked. I found that now I ran that marathon 82% on threshold. Then from there it was below threshold.
For a marathon?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, that one above. What is the last one? That one, the red one.
The red lining.
Yeah. The red lining was only 4%. It means
that's good.
Yeah, it means my body was processing oxygen efficiently, and it means heart rate was good.
Yeah.
But at
But
some
also
point,
because you were recovering from.
yes, but at some point, somewhere, I don't know whether it's the vet or it's the highest point. That was the highest point of this
Divet and Sate.
of this road. That
Yeah,
I don't know if
that
it's
would be one of
the
the highest. Yeah, it would be one of the highest.
Yes,
if not
that-
the highest.
where if you check my heart rate, it was at something like 131, 130 something, and there it said 176.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
deep red zone.
Yes, that was moving at a constant pace, but sir, it spiked and
Is that where you take your 3-step walk thing?
no, there was a water point, but I don't know what happened to the heart.
Oh no, I think because from the circle at
And I was doing a walk around there, but
from the circle at Boschhoff going up there,
yes, yeah,
the
from
inclination
Boschhoff.
becomes a bit steeper.
Yes, but that heart rate was more. So you need to check. You need to check the app. You need to check the app. Everything you check.
Yeah.
The cadence you check. The heart rate. All these things you can't write down, but in your phone they will be there if your phone is connected to the watch and the app.
Yeah.
Everything you can check there and you write somewhere, and then you try to improve and take care of everything. So the only thing to keep record is to check your app. You check your app,
Yeah.
you take those recordings, then you try to improve where you made mistakes, and you check where you at what rate were you doing
Yeah.
walk run,
Yeah.
because it's an ultra, you can't run until 50.
No, you're not.
So
gonna
somewhere you must have intervals that here is still early, I can walk in 4 kilometers each. But now when you go up, then at some point you will not walk with kilometers.
Sure.
You will just stop and walk because something would be happening inside you.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
when you still can, then you must have a plan that I'm going to do this. So
Yeah.
checking your history, checking your training, how you trained is what you can apply during the marathon, because what you did during the training, it will be next to what you are going to do during the marathon.
This is true.
Yeah, they can be separate. They can be different.
There can't be a surprise.
Yeah, you can be unable to sprint the first 10 kilometers, and now you sprint it during the marathon, and you must know you check your best 10 kilometer.
I laugh about this, but we see it all the time in marathons.
Yes, people sprinting.
People making the mistakes that we all know this is a mistake.
That it will cost me.
This is going to crash. We know the situation is going to crash.
Yeah, isn't that they say the first mistake is a mistake. The second mistake is a decision. It's no more a mistake.
Yeah, it's no more decision.
Now you are
The
deciding.
third one is a habit.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one you said. You were trying something
Yeah.
that you didn't know. It's like when you are having a novice who maybe thinks that they can sprint 21 kilometers, then at 10 kilometers they can't sprint because they were maybe disrespecting other runners. So the next time they go to the 21, they won't sprint. They will take it easy.
That's if they've learned from their
21
mistakes.
is not easy.
That's if they haven't learned from their mistakes, they're gonna think, no, but maybe it's because I didn't take enough, hydrate or some race pro gels or something.
Yes, and the other mistake that I did was to not record, because I did a plan where this 50 I wanted to be at a certain kilo at a certain time.
Oh, okay, you had
So
like
that thing of
markers and
saying,
stuff.
that thing of saying you must put plaster here.
Yeah.
Then you write that 10 kilometers I must be
Yes.
at
Like
49.
a band, one of those
Yes.
pacing bands.
Yes, the pacing band I must be at 49
Yeah.
49 minutes. Now at 2 hour 30 I must be at 30 kilometers.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that. Now that thing made me to when I was running to start to think, by the way, at what time must I be here?
Oh, there's a bit of a panicky situation going on.
So now, so the record now, or what you are planning, when you know that you must be at 30 kilometers at 2 hours 30 minutes,
Yeah.
then you are at 2 hours 20 minutes, then you know that I'm still on course.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
when you are there at 2 hours 36 and it's
Then-
30 kilometers,
Then you know you need
then
to
you
cover
know
a
that
bit.
somewhere you must push.
Yeah, you must for about 10 kilometers push to cover that
Yes,
pace.
yes. So that was one of the things, because 50 kilometers is quite long.
It's very long.
It needs a plan. 42 kilometers is nothing. As long as you are at 30, then you are left with 12.
You said 10 kilometers is nothing. Now you're saying 42 kilometers is nothing.
No, 10 kilometers. No, 10,
Out
10,
of context, my dish.
10 kilometers. 10 kilometers. You must be less than 50 minutes.
Do you keep a journal? Bruce Fordyce, the Comrades Marathon winner 9 times, he kept this journal. He says he has a lot of books that he keeps.
Yeah.
That he's kept writing about every training experience, and he says he wrote about his feelings about towards his practice, his experiences, his wins, his losses. Do you keep a journal?
No, I don't keep them because maybe my memory is still fine. So they're all in the head. So
Is it not because you're afraid someone's going to find your secrets?
no, if I can write about them, because from the first comrades until the last one, I can write the story about that. I still
think you
remember.
should.
I still remember everything.
I think you should. It'll be good content for a book. I think you should.
Yeah, maybe for my kids, not for the community.
True, obviously, obviously.
So that they can read about it.
And then
that-
your kids will publish the book.
Oh, they publish the book.
Yeah, the kids will
Then they'll
definitely.
have the money.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
they're gonna say, my dad left me this book.
Yeah, and
They're gonna-
and it will be the legacy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the legacy
definitely.
that now there was once a runner.
Yeah,
my dad.
yeah.
So he's my dad. Then someone will print it.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So every race has got a story.
It's got a story, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a story, and some of the stories, horrible stories,
Do you have a horrible story you want to share?
horrible story.
Well, not a horrible story per se.
Horrible
but,
story
but a
that
terrible, but a not so good experience.
That was about Taffy when I got tired at 19 kilometers.
Oh, this year.
Yes.
Okay, that's
yes,
recent.
Yes.
You don't know something from the archives?
And some of the people
4 years ago?
And some of the people who never passed me.
Oh, that was horrible before your ego. That was not good for learning the lessons.
And
That
I
was
knew,
just back for the
and I
ego.
knew the mistakes and I knew the mistakes that I did.
That was the food
That's
experience,
why
the food thing.
No,
nah?
yes, that's why now I want to restore everything. I want to reset everything. I wanted to reset everything.
People never passed
So now
you, passed you.
No, it's because when those people passed me now,
Yeah.
and I think because when somebody pass you and they look back many times,
Yeah.
you know that they have
They can't
achieved
believe
something.
it. They can't believe that they passed Madisha.
Yes, and they can see that you are struggling, not that they passed you because you wanted them to pass.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They're passing because really, genuinely, they passed you.
Yes, they passed me, but the good thing is they passed me, and on that day I go to the podium with that low, with that low run, because at Taffy, no one will pass you after 32.
People don't believe that you're a podium superstar sometimes. You
Nah.
know, like sometimes you come through and
No, podium is not for me. It's a coincidence. Maybe
it's a coincidence.
accident.
Listen to this fake humility beat last.
No, it's an accident.
So this is fake humility. This guy trains hard, works hard, executes a race plan, ends up on the podium and says,
No,
I didn't.
My
I
hard
mean,
work is for me to be healthy, to be okay, to
Yeah,
run as long as I can. Because
And to
Seshego
brag.
Marathon, I passed an old man at 70. I don't know why he was in front of me.
What do you mean?
No, now that means maybe he was a good runner earlier. Now he has got experience. So I passed him at the stadium,
Yeah.
70 with a 70 badge and
You passed them at the stadium.
stadium
Okay.
after the vet after
At
Webster.
Pitamogaba
Yeah,
Stadium.
between the stadiums.
Yes.
Yes. Now he was asking me. He's not from around, so he was asking me how is the road from here, and I said no, there is no more difficult hill. The only hill that was there was the standing, and it
Yeah.
was 46 or 44.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I said no, just come, no problem. Then that is when I was tired, and I had a dead leg. I I had a cramp here. So I don't know where it came from. So, but I was able to run through it. So then I left him there. Then at the finish, he saw me, said, "Why did you pass me?" And because you know that I didn't know the place. I said, "No, that sun was very hot."
Yeah, so, tell him that you're not a tourist. You're not a tourist guide here. You came to run here.
Yeah, so it was. So now it means when we grow, I'm saying this because you say, what? So it's because when you grow, you want to be there. You need to increase your longevity.
Yeah.
In running, because there are people who have retired from running.
Yeah.
Because of some factors. So if you train hard, then your longevity will be more. So my aim is to run until 70. I don't die.
I think you should do these reflections.
No, until 70.
Yeah, I think you should write.
If I don't go until 70, I must still run.
Yeah,
and I must still run the way I want.
Faster than your kids. You want to show you flames, man. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If you're running with that aim, so to speak, that means a lot of your running is structured.
Yeah.
You know, not many people structure their training. You know, I mean, you see somebody running every day or a few times a week, and you think they just lace up and go for a jog. And then you find out that this guy's doing an interval run on Tuesdays, he's doing a hill run on Thursdays, Wednesday is doing an easy, weekend is doing a long, slow distance run. How much weekly distance or mileage is good to build for a marathon? Some people will tell you can train 30, 40 kilometers, for like 12 weeks, per week for 12 weeks and then finish a marathon.
Yeah, there is something in singing. It's called what?
In singing?
The thing that in singing where I can sing with a very bad voice and they can make my
auto-tune.
Auto-tune, yeah, a falsetto. Auto-tune, yeah, auto-tune falsetto. They can say, now you must sing like an opera. So with that voice. So, or you can sing. Or now when they're making advertisements, yes, they can change the voices. Yeah, I can talk like this, but they can take the voice and make it to be like a big voice or whatever.
Madisha this thing.
Yes. So now running is not like that. There is no falsetto. There is no auto tune. there is no falsetto. It's no auto tune.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yes. There is no way they can put something.
Real life.
It's live. It's live. Yeah, it's live. So
yeah, terminal velocity.
So whatever that you do during your training will show during the race.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you run the ultra and you are used to training for 21 kilometers as your LSD, after 21 kilometers you will simply crumble. Everything will crumble.
And that's halfway.
Yes, because when your body knows up to 21, then beyond 21 you are starting to take the body into a different territory.
There's a lot of guys who do marathon builds only running up to 25 kilometers.
Up to 25?
Yeah, a lot of guys who do that. A lot of people who train.
And they will be good during the competition.
They are substantially good during competition because of all the other components of training.
Yeah.
So their weekly, obviously their weekend LSD
mileage
is 25.
Yeah.
And then during the week they would do their hill repeats, they would do their strength training in the gym and all the other at the home stuff that
maybe somewhere is genetics. But
genetics.
Yeah. Genetics. Because some people are their genes are good for sports.
Sure.
Yes, we differ from family to family.
Yeah, so and from country to country, Kenya to South Africa.
Yes, South Africa is known to be bad when coming to running because a lot of people here, they gain weight very fast because of the junk food that we eat. We eat junk.
No, we eat junk, yes, but we have a lot of organic food.
Yes,
options
and
available.
We are number 3 in obesity in South Africa.
We're on the podium.
Yeah, we are on the podium.
We're number 3 in obesity.
Yes, number 3 in obesity.
From
after USA and Mexico.
In the world.
In the world. We are in the triathlon.
Obesity, the definition.
If we are not number 3, we are in the top 5. but we are there.
Obesity, we're talking about body mass per height. Is that the definition of obesity?
Yes, and
Because you can't just say big people.
Yes, it's BMI and
Body mass index.
and a lot of lifestyle diseases are the number one killer.
So we have all these takeaway joints around the corner: pizza, fried chicken,
That's why
burgers.
That's why a certain medical aid will pay you or will give you discounts for exercising. Because they know that you are reducing the amount of claims. So they will reward you with something. So now, here we are having the beginners, the intermediate, the advanced.
Yeah.
Yes, and now we all know where everyone belongs.
I think we do.
No, you must not.
Intermediate and advanced.
That's why I said.
How do you? Okay,
that's why I said running is not on auto tune or auto run.
Okay, let's put some definitions so that you have context.
Beginner.
Beginner.
Yeah, beginner is no experience. They are just trying to run. When they run, they don't have experience. They run, they make mistakes. They finish the race.
They run an all-stars.
Yeah,
that's a beginner.
Being somehow the intermediate, they know running. They know running. They make the mistakes that they know it's a mistake.
So they have they make mistakes. They know it's a mistake. So they are the experienced novices.
Because
they keep making.
That is another level. When you find a person running in the streets and you take them, they don't know running. They are still the beginners. Because running there and running the races is not the same. Now, when they start to run the races and they become aware of what is happening, then they become the intermediate. Then when they are the best, they are on the podium or they are always clocking the good times, then they are advanced. So
I have a friend who's helped a lot of guys. He advises athletes as well.
Yeah.
He's helped a lot of guys go through training, marathon training and eventually Comrades Marathon. And he says that, one of the biggest factors about new guys is that once they get their first Comrades Marathon, you'll never see them. You can't tell them anything about running anymore.
Yeah.
Now they know everything about running.
That is when they are in the intermediate stage.
Oh, that's the intermediate
and you can go
stage.
back. You can't go to being in the advanced stage. Advanced stage is for the elites. Those ones can do more than 100 per week. And
that's like 310, sub 3, 250, 240 marathoners.
They can do 2 long runs and at pace. Per week. Now
that's heavy mileage.
And
that's heavy structured lifestyle. Sleeping must be 7 hours a night on average. Your food is that's a very, very structured life, man.
Yes, and their bodies, you can see when they are standing there. When it's about to.
There's no belly boob.
Then we go to the intermediate is 70 per week, minimum. 70 per week, and the beginners 50, 40 per week. And there you must know that there must be tempo run, there must be fat legs, there must be interval runs. There must be hill repeats. They must be structured in a good way. And the best thing is to have a plan and you apply it. Emotions don't work.
Emotions don't work?
No, that today I'm feeling stronger.
Of course they don't. Then definitely don't.
Let me go very far.
No, they don't. And it's a regular Thursday. You're supposed to be doing tempo and you decide to do 25 kilometers.
Yes, if you wake up and it's time to do 10 tempo, you do 10 tempo, then it's okay. So now that is how things should be. And when you feel that now I am out of this one, you can increase the mileage. You can increase that.
The weekly mileage.
Yes.
The weekend long run, the one you're saying minimum should be 25. Previously, I think you've mentioned it previously in this podcast.
It must be 25.
25.
Yeah.
What percentage of the weekly mileage should the long run be? Because if you're saying someone is doing let's say 75 kilometers for mathematics purposes, 75 kilometers, if they're doing 25, that means they're doing a third, it's 33%. But if they are just doing 60 to 70 kilometers, intermediary-ish, and they're doing a 30 kilometer on the weekend, that's half. It's almost maybe 45%, 50%. Is that
So
is that
it
a
must
good
be
balance?
it must be something like 20%. 20% of
20%.
20%. Let's say you are doing 100 for the intermediate.
Yeah.
For the intermediate tour,
Which is what social runners we kind of sort of working towards.
yes, let's say you do 100 per week.
Yeah.
20% is 20 kilometers.
Sure.
That is to make it simple. Then 30 to 40 kilo to 30 for those ones who are doing for the advanced.
Yeah.
So 30 kilometers.
Yeah.
So, but it means if we say 20%, it can be 20 up to 25%.
Yeah,
25
yeah.
there.
It can be a quarter.
Yes, but at the same time, when you want to go further,
Yeah.
you can take the percent further and you start from the top. Say maybe you start at 30, you are an intermediate. This week you do
I
30,
see.
next week you do 25,
Yeah.
that other week you do 20, then you go back again.
Oh, so it goes in cycles.
You go in cycles, but don't make a short long run.
What's a short long run?
Short long run is the one that is under 20. That is going to
That's
because
a midweek long run.
A half marathon is 21. So if you do something below 21,
Yeah.
so it's not half of the
No, it's
actual
not.
marathon.
It's
So
not.
so you need to know how to do it. And sometimes these long runs you must cut into two, where you do half of that pace at half of those kilometers at pace and half you do at easy pace.
Oh, you mean structuring the actual 30-kilometer run?
Yeah, it's into components.
Yeah, sure.
That now somewhere we must go at pace.
That's no longer an LSD.
Yes,
you lose the title. I don't like it when people call a long run an LSD.
No, it's just a common name.
No, but it just implies because we all know
long, slow distance.
There's a big theme of let's just see where this thing takes us.
Yeah.
So we don't prepare, we don't section out our runs. We just go and then we look for a water point after 30 minutes or 45 minutes or whenever someone remembers to check on us during the route.
Yeah.
You know, and then after the run, we have stories that end up on this podcast.
Yeah.
You know, but if you section it out and you say that the first 10 kilometers we're taking it at this easy pace, and then from 10 to 15 we're pushing a bit, from 15 to 18 we're doing this up until you get to 30. That's a more meaningful.
That's only possible when you're running with like-minded people.
Right.
Yes. Sometimes you train with people and at some point they become stubborn.
I think they're stubborn from the start. You just realize later that they're stubborn.
No, they become stubborn because they are tired. A tired person is stubborn, very stubborn, because you will be saying this.
You only say this.
No, it usually happens.
Yeah.
But when the race comes and that person got beaten by the race,
Yeah.
I tell them that I told you. I told
Are
you.
you big on I told you so?
Yes, I do. I can't hide it because because you will arrive late and I'll ask you what happened and you say, hey, I got tired somewhere. But I say now, during training you were stubborn when I was saying let's do this. Now the race is not like a training. Race is time.
Yeah.
Then the training there is no time there. But sometimes it means you need to do a training that is time.
That's why our running community loves you so much, because they want to tell you, I told you so.
No.
I can't wait for you to make a mistake.
No, when I do 42 alone,
Yeah.
it's either I do it in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do it in 4 hours, or when what comes first before 4 hours. If the 42 comes, then I stop. Now when it's 4 hours, I stop.
42.
Yes,
Sure.
then it means I will have to have a pace that is going to make me do that. And now
This is
that
5:30.
yes. Sometimes you must this LSD. You must not only finish at 30. Sometimes you must take 42. And the last thing about that is, when the race is at your place, you must try to run that route. You must not experience the route
within your city or town.
No, the same route that you know that is going to take place.
Yes.
Now they say there will be Soweto. You must run that route, so that
I
when
must run up the Vilakazi Street hills.
yes,
And,
so that when you go there,
what's
you are
the
not
other side, just after Orlando.
Jabulani more or the Norgesert or what?
Noordgesig.
Yeah, Rivelia,
Yeah, Noordgesig.
somewhere there.
Yeah, Rivoli. Yeah, that side is.
Yeah, you must go and run there.
Yeah.
You must go and run there, and you don't go and park your car and run there. You run and you go and run there when you are
You
tired.
don't do hill repeats there.
No, you go and run there when you are tired.
Yeah.
Because you will arrive there when you are tired.
Yeah, sure.
So
sure.
we don't do these things, and we have got the route here. We know that.
And then you want to try
the
it
marathon
out.
is going to start somewhere and end somewhere. And we're going to have the same pain with the people who don't stay here.
So you don't have home ground advantage.
Your home ground advantage.
It
not
doesn't
taken.
exist. Yeah.
Not taken, yeah.
How long are these speed runs during the week when you're doing this 30-kilometer long run in the weekend? I mean, speed runs are quite different. Sometimes you're just doing, the 6,000 meters, 6 times 1,000. Sometimes you're doing a, 1 hour 20 tempo run, or 1 hour tempo run, or something like that. But how long should these speed runs be to make the whole thing manageable and a balanced?
I think maybe in
mileage.
20 kilometers, you need to have 5 easy, 5 speed, 5 easy, 5 speed. You just alternate.
This is the weekend. This is the long run you're talking about.
Yes, but the speed that we're talking about is not a very high speed.
I was referring to the weekly ones. If
The
you're
weekly
doing,
ones,
if you're doing
during the week.
during the week,
During-
because if you say out of 70 you're running 30 kilometers,
Yes.
then you have 40 kilometers left to do an easy run, maybe hill repeats and a tempo.
During the week, sometimes you go out and do 10 speed.
Your favorite distance.
Yes, but don't do 10 speed and start the first kilo being slow, then the second one is faster. Do the warm-up first kilometer.
Then build into it.
Yes, build into it and start your watch at maybe after 800 meters. Then that you can
then I don't
have
get
speed.
distance. I must start in the beginning.
You must start at the beginning. It's going to affect your pace, your average pace.
Yeah.
So you must start when you are okay. Then you know that I'm going at 5 or I'm going at 450.
Or
then
record
you
your
keep that
warm-up
pace.
and your tempo.
Yes. So you need to record your warm-up, you stop the watch, then you start again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just that people are crazy about distance. So they even take the junk distance.
Junk mileage.
Yeah, junk mileage. That must
Kilometers that are not allocated to anything.
That must be in the dustbin. So
They're
they
not
take
allocated to anything during the week. They just
that
make
is
you
junk.
tired.
That one is you are still
Terrible.
navigating the road to the main road out of your place.
Yeah.
And you take it that this is a kilo. No. That one is for slow run. That one you can take part. When you're going to run fast, you must start somewhere and you know that I'm starting from here. And even if you meet Mohotjie is trying to greet you, you don't greet.
Yeah.
You just and you go because they want to talk to you, and by that time you are on a plan.
Please, not during the running. During the running, it's a wave and a pass.
It's a wave and a pass.
It's a wave and a pass,
Yeah.
man. It's a wave and a pass. Did you experience hitting the wall during the marathon? This phenomena in a 42 kilometer, anytime between 33 and 38 kilometers, usually that's when it's one of the biggest mental challenges, is that, you have now ran for hours and there's a bit of sun, whatever you're feeling with, you've had to improvise because it's not working the way you wanted it to. Maybe the body's behaving differently because of the weather, or maybe you don't have a hold of your plan as you wanted to. And now you hit this invisible wall that's just stopping you from progressing the way you want to. Usually for me, it's usually between 35, 36. The last 5 kilometers for me, that's when I need that strength back, For a good, I would say 10 minutes, I need to do some real looking inward.
No, it's not that you are tired. It's your body responding. Because
tired, you mean physically exhausted?
You woke up in the morning and you were at a fasting mode.
Yeah.
You were sleeping, and in the morning maybe you eat only 1 banana, and sometimes others don't eat.
Bowl of oats, yeah.
Others don't eat.
A fasted marathon.
Yes. So when you run,
that's just content.
Yes, when you run from the first kilometer until the so-called 30, where a lot of us hit the wall, is when the glycogen will be depleted.
Yeah.
The glycogen that is in the muscles that
In the
was
liver.
left in the muscles when you were sleeping is depleted.
Yeah.
Now, when it's depleted, your body start to consume fats as a reserve source of energy.
Yeah.
And the fats are broken slow, not like glycogen. Glycogen can be broken fast. And,
Glycogen burns with oxygen.
and it releases energy into the muscles fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a fast way of getting energy.
Yeah.
So now the muscles, now they don't get fuel because the fats must first be broken into glycogen first. You
Yeah.
can't use fats straight. So
glycogen is like
it's ready, is the simple form of fuel.
if we're to use
It's glucose.
if we're to use the example of a braai,
Yeah.
glycogen would be firelighters, and then the body fat would be the coal or firewood.
Yes.
'Cause
Oxygen
it
gets
burns-
in.
Yeah.
Oxygen gets in. It gets into the muscles.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It gets glycogen.
Yeah.
It burns. It reacts with glycogen.
Creates the
Glycogen
energy.
release energy.
CO2 comes out.
Yeah. CO2 comes out.
Yeah.
And that process is fast. That is why they say you must carbo load
Yeah.
before. Then when everything is depleted, that glycogen from the muscles, then the fats must take over.
Yeah.
That is why they say when you run slow for over a long time, then you will burn more fat.
So big people have more energy in a marathon.
More energy? No, because they've got more fats. Those fats
Yeah,
must
those
first.
fats.
Fats are metabolized slow.
Oh, they burn slow to create that energy.
Slow. That is
Sure.
why at 30, then you can't get enough energy.
Yeah.
Then your muscles collapse. Then you don't have energy. Then everything. Then the energy that you don't have, it is going to affect your muscles.
Yeah.
It will affect your brain. That is
Yeah.
when you'll become dizzy.
That's the wall.
You
That
have
is
got,
the wall. The feeling
you have
of
got
being
what
dizzy.
is called mental fog.
Mental fog.
Fog, yeah.
What is that, mental fog?
Fog. You can't see in the fog, the mist.
Oh, mental fog. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so your brain can't function anymore.
Yeah.
You feel dizzy because there is no energy. All the parts in the body, they need energy
Sure.
to function.
So now there's no energy going to the brain. and
Less
things
energy
start
is
becoming
going there.
a bit
Then
dizzy.
you will automatically stop and you will try to run and you'll stop because muscles are not functioning. And when you eat something, that energy, even if you can eat 10 bananas, that energy will not be
Eat 10 bananas.
that energy will not be readily available fast.
So that's what you and I went through at 85 kilometers when we went for a good 10, 15 kilometers,
Yeah.
not eating anything, just
Yes.
drinking the water.
You just
during
drink the
100
water, and
kilometer
even
run.
the appetite now is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we hit the wall, those kind of things happen. So that is when you will have a lot of problems.
I have a theory about hitting the wall. I think when all those things happen, and that's the physiological processes going on, which
Yes.
explains it perfectly. But I think what gives you the jump start back to the marathon is all the memories of your training, because at that moment, as you just explained, all the physical is depleted.
Yeah.
So the body needs
And-
a defibrillator. It needs
And you're
a
fatigued,
match,
and
and
you're-
you're fatigued.
Yeah.
It needs a starter.
And the starter is the brain.
A starter is the brain, and the
Yeah.
brain must have memories
The brain must get
of your training.
Yes, and the brain must get a little energy that you have. That will be the fats.
Yeah,
But you can't run like the way you ran before 30.
sure.
That is the survival mode.
You can't run with fat-based energy the way you run on glycogen.
That is why you'll walk,
Yeah.
because little energy is produced. Little.
But I've seen people smash that last 5 kilometer, man. I think it's the memories from when they were training. It's more a mind thing. Most times, if you've trained,
It's with training.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
you don't look, if you're going through distending, for instance,
Yeah.
standing is the last in Seshego Marathon. It's the last 6 kilometers, and you have memories of doing hill repeats, of doing long runs through distending and everything. When you remember the tough times that you've experienced, because if you've ran it more than 10 times during a marathon build, then there has to be at least 5 or 6 times where you didn't want to run this thing.
Yeah.
Or you bombed?
Don't mix apples with bananas. Apples to apples, bananas to bananas.
Yeah.
You are talking about people who will smash the last kilometers at a fast pace. And you forget that those people, their 30 kilometers is not like the 30 kilometers of another person who is experiencing those things at 30 kilometers. They passed that 30 kilometers long time ago. So the time that they spent, the one who got the Seshego Marathon got 2:53.
The winner?
Yes, the winner.
Yeah.
And if you can check somebody's time,
wow,
yes,
that's
if you
crazy.
can check, if I'm saying I arrived at 4:45, where was I at 2:53? So he was there. You see, now you are trying
training
to.
is training. No, training is training.
Is training, but he was going at a fast pace.
He was going at a pace that he trained for.
When he suffered those glycogen depletion and whatever, it was at the end. You suffered that at 30 kilometers, you are left with 20 kilometers.
Okay, so
you have to suffer for the whole 20 kilometers to go. So he did that. He used that small energy in a short space of time.
I get the logic.
So that is why slow runners will do the DNF, because they will lose their energy very far from the finish.
This is true.
Yeah.
So now this means obviously glycogen will be depleted faster if you're operating at a higher intensity. If you're running at a higher than normal pace, higher than your usual pace, your glycogen stores will be depleted quicker. So ordinarily, if you train for a marathon properly, how long should the glycogen stores last for? Is it under an hour?
It will. That's why they say 30 kilometers normal glycogen that is left in your body after you woke up will take you up to 30 kilometers.
Up to 30?
Yes, it will take you up to 30 kilometers. But if you can wake up and eat correctly, that is where sports science comes into effect.
Yeah.
That's where you see soccer players, before they go to play football, they will go and eat somewhere.
Not pub.
And now they'll go and eat food that is prepared by dietitians.
Yeah.
Not pub from your grandmother. No, you see.
Of course. No pub before racing. Pub before
yes,
race.
But we have got, like, when you go to comrades, those who will wake up at 3 and eat pub.
Yeah.
Because we'll be running at 5:30. Now, that pub is going to make them to last over a longer distance.
Yeah.
They will supplement that little left energy that is inside them. And it will depend on how your body process that food that you ate in the morning. So if you eat in the morning, you eat correctly, you won't have that that if you are fit, you won't have that glycogen depletion. It's not everyone who will struggle at 30.
Yeah.
If you are fit and you have got good VO2 max, then you have got good carbs inside you, then
fit is a condition of your cardiovascular.
Muscles fit and a cardiovascular is fit, the cardiovascular is the one that is going to make sure your VO2 max stays at top.
Straight up there, yeah.
Yes, because we said VO2 max is the amount of oxygen that can be processed per kilo of your body weight.
I'm still on 50. I'm struggling, man. I'm
at 55, 56.
Yeah, you're way higher than me. I'm still at 50, and it's been a long trip. This year has not been the best year for me.
Yes, if I can go to 40, I'll be very much concerned.
Yeah, it shouldn't be below 50. I say that proudly. Should not be below 50.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So
now
that is.
How do you restart after hitting that wall? As you say.
After the marathon.
No, during the marathon, when you hit the wall, you get foods and you run, walk. But how do you that restart process?
At what distance?
This is at between 30 to 35. When you come to a point where what you were just talking about,
you just have to take in liquids, the electrolytes. You have to.
But that process could be 10 minutes or it could be 2 minutes. The restart process.
The restart.
Yeah.
The restart. You need to walk. You need to walk until you feel better. You walk until you feel better.
Something.
Yes, after consuming something. If you can put time factor.
Yeah.
Now you can say, after maybe 5 minutes I do run
The
again.
seedings are gone.
But
Finish time. You see, once you start talking like that, the seeding is gone.
yes, now you just have to maybe you count steps.
Yeah.
Yes, there will not be time where your body will tell you I've recovered.
Yeah.
You count steps and run, and
Yeah.
at some point you will feel that now the body's back.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
you'll run until you'll get tired maybe, and you also look at the slope if it's going up and down, and now you check. But you need to be mindful of the time. So the recovery will depend. That is why I say sometimes when it gets tough in a marathon, you need to run alone, because you can't be taking someone say let's stop, let's do what, and they feel better, they feel different than you.
Yeah.
So it's time for you to make your own decisions, you mind your own business. Then up to 30 you were together is good, bye bye. Then
You're
go.
talking about people who run 4-hour marathons and faster. Everyone who runs a marathon 4 hours and after, they rely on buses a lot.
Or they rely on
A
buses.
lot of them. This individualistic application of the process in the last 12 kilometers does not exist. You know, you wait for the next bus, you jump into it. If it throws you out, you wait for the next one up until you finish.
Yeah, to rely on a bus
with Lucas' bus.
Yes,
Lucas' bus will take you to the end.
yeah, bus needs you to be patient, and you must conform to the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you must be somehow, if you think you are not fit and you are going to have to make use of the bus, you must be in front of the bus. The bus must find you somewhere. You can't go with the bus. There are people who know the dynamics of the bus.
That's, you see what you're talking about, the psychological impact of having the bus behind you.
Yes.
And the tambourine ringing
Yes.
in your ear. That's the only time I wish I had earphones during a marathon.
And when the bus is passing you,
when the bus is coming.
it's a red flag. I knew at Comrades when I wanted a sub 9.
Yeah.
And the bus passed me at Polyshots.
Yeah.
And I tried I tried to join them, the Joe bus. Then I tried to
which
join
Joe
them.
bus is that?
Joe, that a certain colored guy. Yeah. So they were 3. And your friend JR was in that bus.
Oh, this year?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and I passed JR somewhere.
So you also jumped off the bus?
No, I tried. But
it happens.
It's just that the bus, when they go, you must go. When they stop, you must stop.
Yeah.
And when they stop, you feel you can go.
Yeah.
So you need to go with the bus, and so that you are in sync with how they do things.
You need to listen to the bus driver before.
Yes.
I've spoken with some bus drivers, and you know, they've explained that this is how I run, and when I listen to them, I think I can definitely appreciate that it's a very specialized way of running, but the occupants of this bus don't know that. They're just thinking, I'm jumping
driving
in.
a bus is a heavy load.
You don't think you should do that? A lot of people, I think, would jump onto the Madisha bus.
No, I want.
They would. People
No,
would love that bus.
I don't want to people to trust their life on me. No.
No, they're trusting their life goals on you.
No, if
There
I do the
are
bus,
2 Oceans Marathon life goals, Soweto Marathon, Comrades Marathon. I think it'd be an amazing bus. Sub 9 bus or 8:30 bus with Comrades.
Bus needs fitness. No,
It needs mental fitness.
yeah, it needs mental fitness and patience. And you need to have your own soldiers who will take on the bus.
Yeah. One bus driver told me
Yeah.
that I listen to the cadence, I listen to the shoes.
Yes.
You know, because I know that if they start, because I get when you're running, there's a certain sound it makes when you step in with your heel and when you step in with your midfoot.
Yes.
So he says, I can hear very quickly that now this guy's going to jump off. And the breathing as well. Says I can hear this guy's going to jump off the bus very quickly.
Yeah, you need to be very much experienced to drive a bus. Because
if you were to ever drive a bus, what finish time for a 42 would you drive a bus?
42, I will do the 420.
The 420 bus?
Yes, not the 4.
Why not 4?
You
do 4 in training. You do 4 hours.
If you do 4,
or 42 in training.
If you do 4, the people that you started with, you will not finish with. You'll take some along the way. Yeah, it's just like that.
I'm yet to meet a bus driver who has the same
passengers.
Yeah, I'm yet to meet the bus driver.
Few. Yeah, some will be thrown out of the bus.
If I'm
along the way.
chasing, if I'm chasing a sub-9 bus,
Yeah.
and some Comrades Marathon, and right at the up run, right in the beginning, Pine Town, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's a bit heavy for me.
Yeah.
And then 9:30 is creeping behind
Yeah.
me, you know, by just before halfway. I'm like, no, but I'll be comfortable in here.
Yeah.
And then I go with them up until maybe 70 kilometers. And then the 9:30 bus is disappearing. Then the 10-hour bus comes. And the
Yeah.
first 10-hour bus, Rocky's bus is very fast.
Yeah.
Until the last 15 kilometers, Rocky's bus is very fast. Then Rocky's bus comes along with people complaining that, hey, Rocky was bulala.
Yeah.
When that one comes, I'm going to jump in and finish.
Yeah.
Going from a 9 o'clock bus to 9-hour bus to 10-hour bus, that's 3 different buses.
Yes. That is that is fatigue. You are being finished bit by bit. Being finished bit by bit. So you need to go into a bus that you know you are comfortable with from the start.
Yeah.
And so that you can know all the dynamics. You will finish with that bus.
Yeah.
But if you can just jump from one bus to another, then at the end you will go to the sub-Harana bus. Because
It'll
the
take
last
you home.
one,
It'll take you home.
it will take you home.
Yeah,
But
Ausmaki will take you
but
home.
you will have struggled.
Hey, but when you
you'll
enter that
struggle.
stadium, you better be in shape, eh?
Yeah,
you better be on form, man. When you enter that
so
stadium.
you need to choose. You need to choose your bus, the bus that is suitable for you.
Super.
Yeah.
All right, this is Run Mode, man. I came across this lady. I have to mention this. I came across this lady who was telling me about some of our mistakes and saying that we're not consistent with this podcast and that she's very disappointed and worried. Her husband is a runner and watches the podcast and complains to her. That's what she said. And when I asked her who the husband is, she didn't want to tell me. But she said, this guy's been watching our podcast the entire year and he's not happy. And most of that is my fault. So I apologize to, the lady's husband. I hope the guy walks up to me and we can have a conversation about it. But yeah, so we're going to have a lot of content coming up. It's not just going to be the podcast. It's going to be a lot of demonstration videos, a lot of race reviews, book reviews like the one we have here. And just general information about running, but all of it is going to be based on research and knowledge. So that's how Run Mode is going to widen. But the big new thing we're going to be doing is having guests.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 guests that we have lined up for the next few weeks that are going to be coming up. We'll see how we structure the whole thing, but the uploading of the episodes, that'll be constant from now on, because we're working on some glitches in the system, mainly from my side, but we'll get that sorted.
By the way, when is the birthday of the RUNMODE podcast?
This would be November, the last week of November.
It's November.
And Run Mode is like a baby and I forgot the birthday.
Yeah. We are still within 1 year.
We're still within 1 year. Yeah, we're still within 1 year. And the goals for the first year, the goals for the first year are quite simple. A lot of people have been saying, why don't you do this, that, and the other? A lot of people are passionate about what we do. They like what we do. The 20th of November is our birthday.
20 November.
20 November, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a run. Maybe we'll cut the cake.
Yeah.
Something will happen. Something will happen.
Maybe Madisha will give us.
And if you want to give us a cake, you can just inbox us and you'll give us a cake, a RUNMODE cake. Yeah.
Sure. So for the first year, the goals are very simple. Let's just get the podcast going.
Yeah, it's like when somebody is going through the space, when that thing is doing a lot of dust and it's moving.
When the rocket is
the rocket
bringing
is going
out the combustion.
Up. After some distances, some kilometers, it's just cruising.
Effectively, glycogen was right there, and now we're going to be going with the fat-based fuel.
Yes.
And now we're going to be flying
better things are still coming.
Yeah, better things
are still coming. And at the same breath, tomorrow, I'm starting with my running club.
You're starting a running club?
Yes, for the kids, for the learners.
How old are kids?
My learners at Seshego Stadium. They are teenagers from 13 until 19.
Do they know the real Mr. Madisha? Or do they just know the guy who's just going to teach us how to run?
No, because I'm working with them. When I'm working, they just see a person who can run, a sports person.
Do they know your color?
And they know that I run.
Do
so,
they know that 42 kilometer? And
yeah, so I just I'm trying to start something for the kids to make them run, to keep them away from the streets, and maybe one can run and it becomes a career.
It's fantastic.
So
man.
I'll be trying that.
So now you're a coach. Now you're no longer an advisor. Now you're a coach.
No, I'm a co-coach because I'll be doing that with a certain guy called Mr. Freddy Pitlela.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that. I'm a co-coach with him.
You said, what is the age range of these children?
From 13 up to 19, but
these are teenagers. These are big dogs.
They're hotheads, they're hotheads.
Yeah, these are big dogs.
Hotheads of the community.
Testosterone in the boys is coming in hard.
Yeah, but with me, they don't stand any chance because I don't tolerate hotheads.
So what, are you going to be doing the 100 meters, the 1,005?
We'll be doing tracks. Tracks.
Okay.
We have got 100, we've got 200.
Lovely.
We've got 800, we've got 1,005, 3,000, 5,000. For the long distance, 10,000.
Madisha starting a sports club, running club. This is amazing, man.
Yeah, so other runners like me who want to come to practice there, they must contact me first so that we can talk.
And then you can burn them in the stadium.
No, it will be for themselves. There I'm going for the kids. There I'm going for the kids because...
No, congratulations. What's the name of the club? Congratulations, man.
No, not yet name, but Mr. Pitlela is calling it an after-school practice. So there will be a name.
Oh, so the name is still coming.
Yeah, it's still coming. So
nice.
we are still trying to have learners so that we can. That's what I'm saying, learners, because we are concentrating on school kids.
Yeah.
If there's someone from outside, then it will be a special arrangement.
So once they turn 18 and they're legal and they're too cool for this after-school stuff, you leave them to be?
No, we don't leave them. We are starting something, then we'll see where it goes.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
Got
just to make sure that when you look at South African team, when they go to compete outside, it's full of whites.
The South African teams, which ones?
Running teams.
You have Akani Simbini is not white?
No, the percentage, you go there and check.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
The percentage.
The dominant.
And most of them are from private schools, Kuru.
Sure.
For example, and
they're schools with
and they're from
facilities that develop them better.
Yes, but in our black schools where there's nothing to train on.
When there are no teachers that run Comrades Marathon.
I'm not a teacher.
Would educate them.
Yeah.
You're educating the kids.
Yes, I'm educating the kids.
Yeah.
It's nice to work with kids, but it's also a challenge.
Yeah.
You need to be a people's person.
Yeah.
So it needs a good character.
Yeah.
Openness, and you need
patience.
And patience, because teenagers are very much dangerous.
They will challenge you.
No, not me. They will challenge you on the way, not me.
I get challenged all the time with teenagers.
No, you need to be able to read their minds, and
sure.
They must know what you want and what you don't want. That is, they will respect you. And even those ones I'm going to train, I told them that if you are doing bad stuff, then you are out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not there to correct behavior.
Yeah.
Yes, that one is for their parents. It's not for me.
Have you considered Two Oceans Marathon?
Yes, I'm thinking about that.
The entries open today.
I saw on the internet somewhere that the entries are open.
It opened today until the 24th September.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try to do it. And
last year I missed it, and I had to get a substitution, and that was a very painful thing for me. So today, first thing in the morning, as soon as they open 10 o'clock, submitted my application.
Okay.
I'll wait until when the ballot happens, and then they tell me whether they take me or not.
Okay, I'll go and do it, and if they know me, then they will accept me.
Super. So
Yeah.
Madisha's going to 2026 to Oceans Marathon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is Run Mode Podcast with Mohotjie and Madisha as the hosts. Please like, subscribe, and share, man. Thanks for dialing in. Madisha, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's keep the ship going.
Sure,
Let's keep the ship going, man. Yeah, thank you very much. Keep running. Yeah. Ciao, ciao.